So hello and welcome back guys in another video, and in this video we are going to learn how to configure static routing between the two routers. So the routers, when we are going to connect the two routers from the different location, so how to configure the router, how to provide the role route between the routers. So if we have to talk about the routing is basically two types. One is the static routing and another is the dynamic routing. Okay, so static routing very simple. Here we have provided fixed route to uh, send the packet from the one location to another location. And in dynamic routing it is basically depends upon the in dynamic routing we can implement the dynamic routing by two versions of RIP is nothing but it is a routing information protocol. It is a set of rules. Here he is decided that how to uh, go the packet from one source to destination, and that is all about the RIP. So it is basically implemented in the two version. One is the RIP version 2 and the second is RIP version 1 and RIP version 2. Okay, so are you guys getting the idea of routing? So in this video we are going to implement the static routing protocol. So let's start guys. We have to take two routers. So yes, one router is here and second router is here. Okay, now we are going to take two switch. one switch One switch is here and one switch is okay here. Now we have to take two PC to make a network. So yes, this is a first network and this is connected to this switch, and this is a second network which is connected to the switch one. Okay, so let's make the connection. So yes, okay, and to same time we have to connect all the routes. So now it is I'll make the basic connection over here, and now we are going to define the network. So this is basically a separate network and this is a separate network. Okay, this is, you can say, it is a small LAN and it is connected through a switch, and it is also a small LAN, it is connected through a switch. And this is basically a wireless connection between this router to this router. So you can make the three network. So the first network we have to take, that is uh, 192.168.1.0. okay, and the second network we have to take 192.168.1.2.0. okay, and same time we have to take this third network as 192.168.3.0. okay, so we have the three network over here, and now we have to provide the IP address according to their network each. Okay, so we have to take a gateway here. So gateway uh, equal to 192.168.1.1. okay, and same type we have to assign the IP here, 192.168.1.2. okay, and 192.168.1.3. okay, and here same type uh, according to the network 192.168.3.0. dot 3.1. Okay, and no, we can take this one as, okay, we can correct this 192.168.1 dot, no, it is 3.3. Okay, we can take as gateway is equal to 192.168.3.1, and yes, we have to provide the IP address to each Ethernet cable also. So here we provide the IP address according to this network. So 192.168.2.1 and 192.168.2.2. Okay, so now everything is uh, configured, and we can provide this T.2. Okay, now the second step to assign the IP to each computer. So let's start, guys. So first of all, we have to assign this PC0 IP. So what is the PC0 IP? As you see that 192.168.1.2, and the subnet mask is automatically selected, and we have to provide the default gateway 192.168.1.1 as we write here. Okay, gateway nothing but it is a route where all the packets from this network is going to connect from this route to this router. Okay, so this is basically gateway, so you can cut automatically here. Same time we have to assign the IP here. So go on the desktop and IP config 192.168.1.3. okay, default subnet mask is automatically selected 192.168.1.1. okay, this is default gateway. So same time we have to assign the IP here. So desktop IP configuration 192.168.3.3.2, and default subnet mask is this, and 192.168.192.168.3.1. okay, and same type we have to assign the IP to this computer, and 192.168.3.3. okay, uh, here we have to assign the default gateway 192.168.3.2 3.1. okay, so up to here it is clear. Now we are going to configure the routers. Basic configure that we have to do. So first of all, we have to go on the router 0. Simply, you do not have to do any extra. Type enable router. okay, now go on the configuration mode, config terminal. okay, now uh, provide the host name. So I'll provide the host name is equal to जैसे हमने प्रोवाइड कर दिया ABC, host name ABC. okay, ABC. okay, host name ABC, and now we are going to host name ABC, and next we have to assign the IP. So as you can see that there is a 2 gigabyte cable connected to the uh, this router. So first of all, we have to provide the IP to this gigabyte Ethernet. okay, GIG 0/0. So we have to select the interface GIG 0/0/0. okay, we have to click OK, and now we have to IP add. So which IP is connected to this router? So you can add this IP as you can configure the gateway. So 192.168.1.1 and provide subnet mask 255.255.255.0. As you can see that this is a class C IP address, so the default subnet mask is this, and now we have to click enter. So it is IP is added. Now we have to do the no shutdown to state up, no shutdown state to up, and now the IP is provided to this gigabyte Ethernet. Now we are going to provide this gigabyte Ethernet. So we have to select the IP interface GIG 0/0/1, enter, and okay. So it is already. So we have to first of all we have to click on the control press Z. After that config terminal. Okay. After that interface GIG 0/0/1, and now we are provide the IP add. So as you can see that this is this one gigabyte Ethernet, and the IP is this gigabyte Ethernet for this 192.168.192.168.2.2. Okay, and we have to provide the subnet mask 255.255.255, that is about default subnet mask. Now click on enter. So IP is added. No shutdown, no shutdown. Okay, so state is up, and now we are going to control plus Z exit, and so this is also IP assigned to this router is completed. Now we are going to the router one, same type we have to do. So first of all we have to go on the CLI mode, enter, okay, enable, okay, config terminal, sit config terminal. Okay, so now we are going to give the host name as XYZ. So host XYZ, and now host XYZ. As you can see that there is a 2 gigabyte Ethernet cable is connected to this router. So first of all we have to select the gigabyte Ethernet 0/0 interface. So interface GIG 0/0/0. Okay, so enter, and it is selected. So IP at, as you can say that this gigabyte Ethernet is connected with this IP 192.168.2.1. okay, so provide subnet mask related to this 255.255.0, and okay, now the IP is added. No shutdown, no shutdown. Okay, so the state is up. As you can see that this is showing the green symbol here. So state is up. Now we have to control plus check. Okay, now config terminal, and now we are going to select this interface. So as you can see that the interface name interface GIG 0/0/1. Okay, so now we have to provide the IP add. So as you can see that the default IP for this gigabyte Ethernet is 192.168.3.1. so 192.168.3.1. okay, and provide the respective subnet mask 255.255.255.0. okay, enter, and the IP is added. No shutdown, no shutdown. Okay, state to up, control plus Z, and it is going to this, and now we have to save the configuration WR command. Okay, now this one is also configured. As you can see that this is also showing green arrow. Now everything is okay. Now we are going to this router. Also we have to provide the WR command to save the configuration. Now the basic configuration is completed. Now we have to provide the root. This is very important thing, and you have to keep uh, focus on this thing. Only this thing is all about the routing, static routing. Okay, so let's start, guys. As you can see that this router is directly connected with this network and this network. Okay, this router is not connected with this network. Okay, so we have to give the connection for this network to this router, and also this router is directly connected to this network and this network. Okay, so these two network are connected to this router, but this network is not connected to this router. So we have to give the route for this network to connect this router. So basically simple thing that we have to do: go on the first router and go enter in the config terminal, config terminal. Okay, now what you have to do, just you can see that if you want to check which network is connected to this router, so you have to type do show IP route. What you have to type? Do show IP route. Do show IP route. Click on enter. So as you can see that 192.168.1.0 is directly connected. So this is this network. Okay, and the second network is 192.168.2.0, and this network is connected with this router, but this network is not connected. So what we have to do, just we have to provide the IP route to communicate between this network to this router, and this is already connected to this network. Okay, so let's start, guys. So we have to write ip route. Okay, so ip route is what we have to provide the ip route for, which we have to provide the ip route for this. So this one is what, this is the ip 192.168.192.168.3.0. This is the network, and we have to provide the subnet mask. No, we have to take this gateway ip 3.1 and subnet mask 255.55.55.0. Okay, so we can take this subnet mask, and this network is connected via which medium? So via this ethernet cable. Okay, so we can take this ip also 192.168.192.168.2.1. okay, we have to click enter. So as you can see that this is showing error, inconsistent address and mask. So here you want to connect this network with this router. So what you have to do, just type the ip of this network. So ip of this network is what, 192.168.3.0. okay, and the respective subnet mask is 255.255.255.0, and this network is connected via this gigabyte ethernet, this interface. So 192.168.2.1, 192.168.2.1. okay, click on ok. So yes, you can see that I'm not typing the ip route. So again we have to type this ip route, 192.168.3.0 and 255.255.255.0. okay, and this network is connected via this gigabyte ethernet cable. So 192.168.2.1. okay, click on enter. So it is connected. After that, no shutdown, was it is defined. So we have to control project and wr config. Okay, same type we have to go on the router 1 and make the configuration same type. uh, put the config terminal, config terminal. Okay, we have to provide the ip route here also. So for this router is directly connected to this network, this network and this network, but not connected to this network. So this provide the IP of this network 192.168.168.2.0, 192.168.1.0, 1.0. Okay, the subnet, respect to subnet mount 255.255.255.255.0. And now what you have to do, just you can see that this network is connected via this gigabyte ethernet cable. So you can put that uh, IP of this gigabyte ethernet cable. So 192.168.2.2. Okay, so you do not, I'm not right here this thing, so not a problem. We have to copy this. Okay, copy and press enter. So it is now we have to type root IP root, after that यहाँ पे हम paste कर देंगे. So it is again going to be wrong. Okay, so IP root, after that we have to paste. Okay, so now we have to enter. So this is configured. Now control plus check and now WR. Okay, so the IP root is configured. Now we have to check whether the connection is established or not. So for that you can choose any PC and go on the command prompt. So I'm going to command prompt from here, and you can ping this network PC. Ping means what? You have to connect through one network PC to another network PC. So we have to type ping the from this PC we have to connect this PC 192.168.1.2. Okay, so I have to type enter. So it says pinging 192.168.1.2. First is request time I out. First says request time out. So it takes some time. So now it is says third and fourth packet reply from. Now we are again going to do this ping 192.168.1.3. Okay. Now we are going to enter. Now it is now one time it is a request timeout. So this is basically, again you can, if again you can enter ping 192.168.1.3, then you can send the completely package. Okay, you cannot say the request timeout. So I hope are you understand how to configure this static IP route. So if you like this video, so please subscribe my channel and see you in the next video. uh, uh, Now in next video we are going to learn how to configure dynamic routing. So till then watch this video and see you in the next video. Bye bye.